Listen up, gents. It's time we had a serious conversation about our texting game. We need to talk about texting. Yes, that seemingly simple act of sending a message can make or break your chances with someone special. Specifically, those cringe-worthy messages we sometimes send when trying to impress a woman. You know the ones I'm talking about. You know the ones, "Hey, beautiful. What's up, gorgeous?" Or the classic, "You up?" These messages might seem harmless, but they can come off as lazy and uninspired. Let's face it, these messages are about as exciting as watching paint dry. They don't spark interest or curiosity, they lack originality and scream, "I put zero effort into this." And trust me, women can tell when you're not putting in the effort. Imagine scrolling through countless messages that all sound the same. It's monotonous and frankly, a bit disheartening. It's a recipe for getting lost in the digital abyss. Your message becomes just another notification in a sea of sameness. Women want to feel special, not like just another name on a list. They want to know that you're genuinely interested in them as individuals. So how do we stand out from the crowd and capture her attention? It's simpler than you think, but it requires a bit of thought and creativity. It's simpler than you think. The key is to ditch the generic, overused lines and replace them with messages that are genuine, engaging, and reflect who you are. Think about it. The key is to ditch the generic, overused lines and replace them with messages that are genuine, engaging, and reflect who you are. Think about it. Would you rather receive a message tailored to your interests or a one-size-fits-all greeting? Exactly. So, how do you craft these engaging messages? Start by paying attention to her interests. Did she mention a favorite book, movie, or hobby? Use that as a conversation starter. For example, if she loves hiking, you could say, "I saw this amazing trail the other day and thought of you. Have you been there?" This shows that you're listening and that you care about what she enjoys. Another tip is to ask open-ended questions. Instead of "How was your day?" try "What was the highlight of your day?" This invites her to share more about herself and keeps the conversation flowing. Humor is also a great way to stand out. A well-placed joke or a funny observation can make your message memorable. Just make sure it's appropriate and in good taste. And don't forget to be yourself. Authenticity is attractive. If you're genuinely interested and sincere, it will come through in your messages. So next time you're about to send a "Hey, beautiful," take a moment to think, how can you make your message stand out? How can you show her that you're genuinely interested? Put in the effort and you'll see the difference it makes. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about being real, being thoughtful, and showing that you care. Happy texting. Let's break down why those cliché messages are a recipe for disaster. When you send a generic message, it often feels like you're just going through the motions. It's like you're not really interested in the person on the other end, and that can be a huge turn-off. Imagine you're a woman who is funny, intelligent, and loves to travel. You have a rich tapestry of experiences and interests that make you unique. You've been to exotic places, tried new cuisines, and have stories that could fill a book. Would you be impressed by a message that focuses solely on your looks? Probably not. A message that says, "Hey, you're hot," or "You have beautiful eyes," might be flattering for a moment, but it quickly loses its charm. It feels shallow and doesn't acknowledge the depth of who you are. Generic messages come across as impersonal and lazy. They lack the spark that makes a conversation interesting and engaging. When you receive a message that could have been sent to anyone, it feels like the sender didn't put in any effort. They make it seem like you haven't taken the time to learn anything about the person you're trying to impress. It's as if you're saying, "I don't care enough to get to know you." This can be incredibly disappointing and can make the recipient feel undervalued. It's like ordering a pizza with whatever toppings. It shows a lack of effort and interest. Imagine going to a pizzeria and telling the chef, "Just put whatever on it." It shows that you don't care about the details, and it's the same with messaging. Instead of relying on tired old lines, think about what makes her unique. What are her passions? What makes her laugh? Does she have a favorite book, a hobby she's passionate about, or a place she dreams of visiting? These are the details that make her who she is. Use this information to craft messages that are tailored to her and show that you're genuinely interested in getting to know her. Mention something specific that caught your eye in her profile or something she mentioned in a previous conversation. This shows that you're paying attention and that you value her individuality. Remember, a little effort goes a long way. A thoughtful message can make someone's day and set the stage for a meaningful connection. It shows that you're willing to invest time and energy into getting to know them. By ditching the clichés and embracing originality, you'll be well on your way to crafting messages that stand out for all the right reasons. Originality not only makes your messages more engaging, but also shows that you're a creative and thoughtful person. So next time you're about to send a message, take a moment to think about what makes the person special, and let that guide your words. This approach will not only make your messages more memorable, but also increase your chances of forming a genuine connection.